In the next couple of weeks, we're going to start seeing a lot more stuff being revealed by Games Workshop. But in today's video, we're going back into the warp, the whispers of the warp, as we talk about some rumors. Today, I want to talk about some of the Eldar stuff, which I've previously gone over, but I want to relight that fire because I do think there is going to be this potential second wave of Eldar releases, and for the Imperial players as well, I want to explore the Grey Knights. The Grey Knights are one of the most talked about subjects when we do live streams and stuff. Any Grey Knight rumors, Valrak? Well, let's delve into that rabbit hole. And also, terrain. Quite a big thing if this actually is a true rumor. It does turn out to be true, because potentially this could literally change the game for Warhammer 40,000. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So I want to start with the Grey Knights because for me, they are one of the most badass Imperium factions that have ever been made. I love everything about them. And the question I always get asked about the Grey Knights is, when is their refresh going to happen? Now, I personally don't think they're going to get that big full refresh, just like we've seen with the Dark Angels, etc. This edition, hopefully that rumor is wrong and it does come out, because of course, with the new Terminator upgrade that we've seen with Space Marines, it does make sense to redo the entire range of Grey Knights. Now, what I am hearing for the Grey Knights is that potentially in the rumorverse, they are going to be getting a vehicle when their codex drops this edition. What that vehicle is still debated in the whispers of the warp. I've heard, and I don't know how true this is, let's get copious amounts of salt with this, that it could be some type of upgraded baby carrier knight for the Grey Knights, which may be cool, may be nice, but for me, I would potentially want something else vehicle-wise for the Grey Knights. Maybe a new type of tank for the Grey Knights, maybe a new type of dreadnought or something for the Grey Knights. But the rumors I am hearing for the moment is it's definitely going to be vehicle-related. Again, don't know how true that is. It could be real, it could be fake. You have to trust the whispers at your own cause. And we're not done there, because there is a rumor of a new character being redone, and this kind of makes complete sense with the current setting anyway, with chaos literally ripping the galaxy in half. That is Khaldor Drago's return. We all know the lore about Khaldor Drago. He got sent to the warp and he's tumbling around in there, killing everything he comes across. And now with the rift splitting the galaxy in half, it makes sense for him to come out the rift and come back to the Grey Knights to help the Grey Knights to be in the new current lore setting. Plus, his model, I put up in the background right now, his model was cool back in the day, but it really is showing its age. And this guy is the supreme grandmaster of the Grey Knights, right? He is the big daddy of the Grey Knights. So it makes sense for him to be one of the first ones to get that brand new model. Yes, we had Castle and Crow that got a fantastic model. Let's start doing all the other characters now, Games Workshop, because this is what the Grey fans want. The Grey fans, the Grey Knight fans want, not the Greys in chat, the Grey Knight fans want a Khaldor. Well, I want Khaldor Drago anyway. I'm a Grey Knight fan. Don't know what you want, but I would love a brand new Khaldor Drago model. So hopefully those rumors do pan out to be true. And jumping from the Imperium all the way to the Eldar, let's talk about this potential second wave. Now, I did do a video about this months and months ago, but people keep asking me the same old questions, so I'm going to be talking about it again. And it's all about Phoenix Lords and a few new units. Now, the first initial wave of the Eldar I thought was absolutely fantastic. I'm a huge fan of Eldar models. I think they look brilliant. I think they look fancy. They look amazing when you put them on the tabletop. The only thing I dislike is the lore. Their heads are so far up their ass, they can't see left or right. But let's all ignore that. Let's look at the so-called rumors, and I've written it down here because I can't pronounce Eldar names because I'm a filthy Imperial player. So one of the first Phoenix Lords, apparently that is coming, is going to be called, well, it's Azraman, and he is the Dire Avenger Phoenix Lord. By the way, I'm going to butcher all these names, so please forgive me. Which makes sense because, again, the thing I've been hearing about the Eldar stuff is that it is going to focus more on HQs. These Phoenix Lords are apparently something that GW want to bring to the table. So it makes sense for these big name characters now to start getting the fancy models. And if you look at their old models, they're so old. They're like 20, 20 to like 25 years old, right? If I'm not mistaken, they are very, very old. So not only does it make sense for the tabletop, it makes sense for the product as well to get this brand new refresh whenever the Eldar Codex is going to be coming out, and we'll talk about that towards the end of it. Apparently, another one is, I'm trying to find it on here, Bararoth, which is the Swooping Hawks Phoenix Lord, which again does make sense because the rumors we've heard about the Swooping Hawks is that they're apparently coming out in plastic as well. They're about to get a brand new unit. I've said personally I can see them coming out in Kill Team because I've heard rumors about Kill Team of taking the Kill Team battle to in the air, so Swooping Hawks, Jump Pack Scions and stuff like that. That really makes a lot of sense. So maybe that is going to be on the cards. You get the Swooping Hawks and you get the Phoenix Lord with them as well, all coming out. And another one is brand new Fire Dragons and Warp Spiders for troops. And also, they're supposed to be getting their Phoenix Lords as well. So for the Fire Dragons, it's supposed to be Fugan. Am I saying that right? Sorry, no apologies. And the Warp Spider one is supposed to be a brand new Phoenix Lord. No name. It's not been named yet or anything like that. It's supposed to be a brand new modeled Phoenix Lord. Hopefully, that happens. Again, when it comes to the release of their codex, we don't know when it is. It could be this year, it could be next year. What I will say, we know the release schedule of everything up till summer, and I don't think it's going to be next year. I personally think it's going to be this year. Again, that's a pure summary. That's a pure speculation from my part, because at the start of the summer, the last codex is redacted, and I personally think it's going to be the Agents of the Imperium, and after that, you've got like 4 or 5 months into the end of the year, and I think the last thing that's going to be released for 40k is going to be the Plastic Krieg for Imperial Guard. So I think they're going to fit the Eldar somewhere in there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's going to be next year. Maybe it's, maybe it's going to be 11th edition. Who bloody knows? But this is what I'm hearing about for the rumors. And again, as I always say, rumors are rumors. They're all lies. If you want to believe it, believe it. If you don't want to believe it, no skin off my nose. You do you. Now, pull up your pants for this one, because we are about to go down the rabbit hole. I'm saying, bring all the salt, bring all the, bring all the fire to burn the witches at the stake, because this is a strange one. So I'm hearing Games Workshop want to do something different with terrain, and it does make me laugh every time I want to say it. Apparently, they want to go into the direction and start making MDF terrain, which for me is like, I'm a skeptic. Like, I'm you at this point. I can't see them doing that. Like, if they did do this, let's just say this happened in the multiverse and GW did do MDF terrain, then who's that for? Is that aimed at the competitive players? Because I personally think Games Workshop makes some of the best terrain on the market. I love their terrain, the buildings, the statues, the combat patrol, like close quarter stuff. It blows me away with their uniqueness and how it all looks at the tabletop. They are one of the best producers of terrain. They don't make enough of it, which is my argument, but when they do make the terrain, it's fantastic. I wish to go back to the old school days and start doing the big the Wall of Martyrs and the big massive guns and the rocket launcher things and stuff like that. That was top tier GW terrain. But with this stuff, if it does turn out to be true and they are doing MDF terrain, firstly, MDF terrain costs pittance to make, like pennies to make. So the markup is probably going to be extraordinary if they do go down that road. But who's it aimed at? It has to be aimed at tournament players, because that's what I see the MDF terrain set up. It is for tournament play, competitive players. It's easily put together, easily flat packed down and stuff like that. You can make the blind spots and you can't see them, all that kind of stuff. I think it probably is going to be aimed at that, but it's such a weird one. Hearing MDF and GW and terrain all in the same sentence, it really does, send me through some loops. Again, I'm skeptical. I want to believe it. I do want to believe the whispers of the warp, but this one really has me bringing my own bucket of salt. I'll let you guys talk about it in the comment section. Who do you think it's aimed for? Do you think it could happen? Because if it did happen, right? If it did happen, then they're going into this whole market of going against established people who are doing MDF terrain. Like these brand new MDF terrain that's got like these high resolution art stuff printed on it, which looks fantastic. You're going against these people now. Like people have been doing it for years upon years upon years. I think Games Workshop should just focus on doing the terrain that they have been doing. Again, if this does turn out to be true, it could all be lies, it could all be fake, it could just be someone making some stuff up just to get some kicks and laughs out of people talking about stuff. So it's all up to you if you want to talk about it and decide if the rumor has some legs to it. Post it down below and I'll have a little chin wag down there as we always do. And on that note, that is enough waffling for me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching as always. If you've got any questions about rumors or anything like that, post it, as I always say, in the comment section underneath the video. I'll do my best to try and answer them and, make maybe more videos if there's enough, the people who want more videos on certain factions and stuff like that. I like doing rumor videos. Rumor videos are fun. It's just a laugh. It's just people sitting around one big Warhammer table talking about absolutely insane things. So thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. See you in a bit. Have a great day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. See ya and bye-bye.